Hello, my beautiful besties. It's your girl Nelly. If you're part of my nail crew, welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now and become part of my amazing nail crew. So for today, we have a unboxing to do. Savilan was kind enough to reach out to me and send me this package. Technically, it's two packages. Um, but I am in love. So thank you so much, Savilan, for the opportunity to collaborating with me. Collaborating with you one more time. So here we have a high pressure airbrush, and here is more information. As you can see, it says two-level air pressure adjustment, rechargeable, cordless, and 15 minutes continuous use. So, in the back of the box, there's more information for you guys to read. You can feel free to pause the video and read through whatever information it is that you consider important to you. I do have a link in the description box in case any of you guys are interested to purchase these items. So let me start by giving my shout out. So shout out to everyone who takes the time to watch my videos. Shout out to everyone who likes, comments, and share my videos. That helps me out a lot here on YouTube. Shout out to everyone who's new to my channel. Welcome to my new group bestie. Thank you so much for joining the crew. Shout out to my moderators and shout out to my Patreons. Thank you so much for your love and support and for your donation to my channel. So something really amazing that I absolutely loved is these little brushes. I love the fact that this airbrush comes with these brushes. These brushes are used to clean your airbrush once you're done using it. So I think that is very important. I did purchase one airbrush long time ago and it did not came with that. So I think that is very, very important. So here I'm just going to put it together. Um, I absolutely love it. It's very good quality. This is the cord. It's a C type cord recharge uh, cable. And then here is the rest of the airbrush, technically the motor. So it came a little bit charged and it has two settings. The first setting is low and then the second setting is high. So you press it for a few seconds, it turns off. Oh, and if you want to turn it on, you do the same thing. Here's where you plug it to charge it. And here it comes with two different I would call them cups. And it has a bigger one in case you're working with like bigger projects or, depending on what you're using it for. And I think that's really, really cool. But I didn't need such a big one. So I'm just going to set it up with the smaller one and you just screw it here and make sure it's nice and tight. And then that part is the part that you attach to the machine. So you just make sure that it's properly placed. And once I finish doing that, here, of course, it shows the instructions. Please do read these before you are getting into using any of these products. I think that is very, very important. But a very important, a few important points that I should mention is these are the world's first illusion-free airbrush gel polish. So I was very, very excited. This is the second time actually that I've used them and I love them. There's no need for dilution. It's ready to use and it's acetone free, it's HEMA free, HPMA free, TPO free. It's literally ready to use, besties. So this is the box, the second box, of course, with the gel paints. And I do show you up close what the packaging looks like. As I said, is there's no dilution needed. I already mentioned that. I do want to mention, since you are using this gel, which is already diluted, I think it should be, you know, a responsibility of mine to say that, in my opinion, you should use gloves. And I do use gloves, and I'm going to explain why. And you should always be careful when you apply the gel. Before you cure it, make sure there's no gel around your skin, depending on the design that you're going to do. And of course, wear a mask, because once it's, in the air, I want to protect everyone, and I want to make sure that everyone is, protecting their lungs. It's something really, really important. It is a safe product to use. However, we can never be too safe. So wear your gloves, wear a mask while you're using this product. So here, I'm showing you that it came with these little caps, and these caps, if you look closely, it has a needle inside. So this is what you're going to use to open it, because they come sealed. And you're gonna see, because of course, I'm gonna show you one up close just to show you what it looks like. These are 15 mLs. I'm not sure if you can tell. I try to get as close as I could. um and they have a variety of colors. I think there's two types, two different kits. um I think this is the smallest one, if I'm not mistaken, and then they have a bigger one. Anyways, I do have a link in the description box. I did have an amazing time. I had a lot of fun using these. What it is recommended is that you shake them before you use them, of course, because like every other polish, you should shake before you use it, whether it's gel or diluted or just regular polish. And this is the color that we're going to be using today. So I'm going to place everything back, and I'm going to start getting ready to do this set. So here I had already applied my peel off method, my tips, and a layer of clear acrylic to secure my tips. And today I'm going to be using my 3XL coffin tips. These are the acrylics that I'm going to be using for today's set. And I'm also going to be using Mia Secrets acrylic in the color golden. So we're going to start with the pinky. The pinky, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an ombre with the yellow glitter and the purple glitter. And then I repeat this same process for my thumbnail, except I start with the purple, and then on the top I use the yellow. So I kind of reversed it a little bit. It was hot in my apartment, so the acrylic starts to set pretty fast. But again, I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed very much using these products. I definitely recommend them. Of course, I also recommend you being safe at all costs, at every, whatever product it is that you're using. It is very important to me to, make you aware of safety first. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think about the kit. Have you ever used an airbrush machine before? Or have you tried these before? Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Again, if you go back to my videos, I have a few videos where I have used the airbrush from the airbrush gel paints from Savvyland. I do remember when they first came out, I was so excited. I wanted to try them so bad. And I am very blessed to, work with this company and, make a design and just have some fun with the product. So like I said, now I'm applying that purple glitter. These glitters were made by me, and I'm kind of surprised that I've used them so many times. I think this collection is the one I've used the most out of everything that I've done. Um, but again, I love the colors. They're very bright. I love the fact that I can do 3D nail art, which I do in this video. I did it off camera because I wanted to focus more on the review of this product. I have reviewed it in the past before. I did have a lot of fun. I did create several sets during winter, Christmas time, around that time. So you can go back and check out those videos. Um, Again, I want to encourage you to read all the instructions when it comes to the airbrush, when it comes to the gels, just so that you're aware and you're ready to do it right. That is the most important thing for me, aside from your safety, of course. So let me know what you guys think of this set. This was kind of out of the blue. I remember I was looking on Pinterest for inspiration, and I remember seeing a set that it was purple and yellow. And I was like, oh my God, that's a combination I've never done before. Like I've used yellow with orange, yellow with pink and orange, but never yellow with purple. And I was like, well, that's going to be very interesting for me to do. And then, of course, my design is completely different. The only thing that I used from that design technically were the combination of colors. Um, and I love the fact it was perfect. I think that set was meant to be when I saw that in the kit there was a purple. And I was like, oh my God, I hope it matches the purple that I'm using. And it went so well together. It looks so, so pretty. So, again, if you're following me on Instagram, you probably saw the set already because after I finish recording the video, I do a reel for Instagram and a short for YouTube. I always, always, always do that. So, if you like my content, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe again if you enjoy the content and share it if you find it helpful. Now, for the ring finger, I'm going to do an ombre with yellow. So, this is when I was like, okay, so what am I going to do? This was literally a step by step set. Like, I did not plan this design at all. I was just trying to go with the flow. And I ended up loving the set, honestly. Um, I think yellow is a very beautiful color, and I love using it during the summertime. Um, but yeah, I mean, anyways, besties. So today, aside from recording this video, I went out for a walk, and oh my God, my body needed to walk because I'm trying to start my weight loss journey. Um, and I'm trying my best to get in better shape. Um, for health purposes, of course. You guys know that I have a chronic pain condition. So I'm just trying to be healthier and, be more aware of things that I eat, trying to exercise or at least walk because some exercises are too much for my back since I suffer from such chronic pain. Um, but you know what? Every time I sit on my chair of my desk, it's it's something. It's like me time. This is more of therapy for me. I absolutely love enjoying doing sets for you guys. Um, I'm very excited because really soon I'm going to be doing another ocean set. So stay tuned to that. I don't know exactly when I'm going to post this video. I already have several videos that I have already scheduled, but this video might come up as a bonus video. So, yeah. Like I said, if you are interested in purchasing the Saviland airbrush, it is amazing. It works wonderful. It's very simple to put together. And again, it's very straightforward. As long as you're following the instructions and directions, you should be good, bestie. Again, just make sure that before you cure, there's no gel on your skin, which I think I was cleaning my skin because at some point I did spray a little bit on my skin and I cleaned it before I cured it. So again, it's just a safety measure. Um, And I learned from my first experience because when I was opening the jar, you're going to see, because you're going to see me doing it here. Once I finish doing this, acrylic application, then it gets, we go to the fun part. Right now, I'm just going to do the ombre with the nude color. And I absolutely love this color. It's very easy to use. Of course, you have to be aware of your liquid to powder ratio and the fact that weather does affect any type of nail product, whether it's gel, whether it's acrylic, whether it's polygel, it doesn't matter. So yeah, but I had a lot of fun. I did enjoy every second of this set, and I will definitely be doing more sets using my new airbrush. I'm very, very grateful, very excited. So thank you so much again, Savilan, for the opportunity. You know, it's exciting every time a company reaches out and wants to collaborate with us. And, we get to show their products and do, a beautiful work. And I hope I can make them proud. Let's just put it like that. So here again, you're gonna see me do an ombre. For the most part, whenever I'm using glitter, I like to do the ombre the opposite way, like put the glitter on top. But this time I did it this way. Don't know why. Don't ask me why, because I really don't know. I was just going with the flow. It literally, this set, it was just kind of a me time, something that I was just going with the flow. Again, I enjoyed every second of this set, from the acrylic application, the unboxing, the acrylic application, painting my nails with the airbrush. That was really fun to do. And I hope that I'm able to capture everything. So, in case you want to buy this product, you kind of have an idea on how to use it. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section below. If you watched this video this far, please leave me a yellow heart and a purple heart, because I think these two colors together are very, very beautiful. So now it's time to encapsulate the nails, and for that I'm going to be using my clear acrylic, of course, from Nagelly Dejesus. Keep in mind that again, it was really warm. I forgot to turn on the AC in the living room, because that's where my nail area is, and so it was kind of setting a little bit faster than usual. But I think I did pretty good with the application. I didn't spend too much time filing. I was being very careful because, as you guys know, I do the peel off method. And since I changed something within the method, they were popping off faster in the process of filing, Bestie. Oh my God. So I was so nervous when I was shaping. Good thing that I don't normally show that part, because the last set that I did, it literally popped before I even touched that nail. It was unbelievable. So, anyways, this nail is gonna look a little bit lumpy. I'm not gonna lie. I do show you the side view so that you're able to see, um, you know, uh, how I built the nail. However, I fixed it when I shaped the nails, and it looked really, really good. So, and also don't forget that I do already have product on my nails, so that's why my nails sort of tend to look a little bit bulky. But there's nothing that shaping can't fix, honestly. Um, so yeah, let's go back to talking about my walk. It was amazing. I love being out in the sun. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. It was warm. I would say it was about 90 to 95 degrees. So it was, yeah, but I don't mind it at all. It's such a different experience because I do have a treadmill here, and I've used it just a few times and it's so much different. Like it's just going outside and just being in nature. There's something about it that it kind of just makes you feel brand new again. So this is what the nails look like after the acrylic application. And this is what the nails look like after shaping and filing. So again, very minimum shaping. I did fix that hump that I had there on my thumbnail as best as I could. And now it's time for the fun part, bestie. Go bestie. Go bestie. Go bestie. Go bestie. So again, this is the color. Just to remind you, this is the color that we're going to be using today. But first, safety. So you should use a mask. So this is the mask that I have, and that's the one I'm going to use. Because, we don't want any of those air particles that contain some of the gel to get inside of our lungs. So make sure you shake it very well before opening it. I went a step further and I grabbed some paper towel because I do remember the first time I used it, I made such a mess on my hands. So I learned from that experience. So now I'm a little bit more prepared. So all you got to do is just push that in, boop, and that's how you open it. Do be careful when you remove it because you're going to have, as you can see, some spillage. And that's why I like to say safety first. So after I shaked it again, I had a little bit more mess in my hands and I had to clean it before you know, I poured the liquid inside of the airbrush machine. This machine worked so nicely. I did put a little bit too much, but again, I just wanted to make sure I had enough. And I was only going to do this design on two nails, the two yellow nails. And it went out so smooth. And, that's the the pressure. That's the button for the pressure. So I kind of closed it almost all the way and then I turn it on and I set it on high. And I did apply, I made sure that, of course, it was working. And then I went ahead and applied some base coat. So I applied base coat, I cure for 60 seconds, and then I went on to applying the diluted gel brush paints. Again, they applied beautifully. You should be careful though. Make sure that when you're doing it, you're not too close. So make sure that you stay within the same distance. Of course, that's with like any airbrush activity that you're going to do, whether it's your nails or any type of craft that you're doing. Um, Even when people are painting cars, they have like a certain distance that they have to be in order to get a smooth application of the product. And I loved it so much that instead of only doing two nails, I ended up doing it on all five nails. And I love the way it looks. I hope you guys like it. And here, I'm just gonna apply the color. Again, I chose a very beautiful color and it looks so well. Oh my God, it looks even more beautiful than I thought. Because of course I wasn't I wasn't able to see on the phone, but now that I'm editing and doing the voiceover, oh wow, it looks very, very, very beautiful, that color. I am glad I chose that color. It is very, very a beautiful color. So again, this was just my first application, the first nail on this set. And I love it. I love the combination of the yellow and the purple. And I just wanted to do some shading on the sides. And I love how it looks so perfectly. even when you're looking at the nails from the surface, like the top, it looks so beautiful. Wow, I am very impressed. I don't think I don't think I really realized how beautiful it looks. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. I had a lot of fun. I did went ahead and I made sure that I didn't have any pain because as you can see, I get really close to my skin. Um, and I did kind of paint it a little bit. Um, I was gonna cure it and I was like, wait a minute, let me just make sure. And I'm glad I did that because it was very little gel, as you can see, very little, but it's always good to be on the safe side. So just make sure to clean it. You can just grab a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and you're gonna clean it. Just it cleans right off. It's very nice and it works really, really well. And then here, that's when I had changed my mind and I was like, oh my God, I need that color on all five fingers. So yeah, I ended up doing it on all five fingers, even though it was only intended for two of the nails. So I don't know. You guys let me know. Did I overdo it? Do you guys like the color? Um, do you guys like the color combination? This is something I don't normally do, but I remember, when I did it during I think it was Christmas time or winter time. I had so much fun and this time I had I think even more fun because I was more prepared and I knew already how to use the product. So, yeah, it was really, really, really nice. Very beautiful color. Of course, you're going to see more of these videos of me using this airbrush because I am in love, bestie. So if you are interested, there is a link in my description box and you can purchase it yourself, try it out. Please do be safe while you're using this and just have fun. You can make so many designs. This is not, of course, a design I had in mind. I'm not even going to lie. But oh my God, that purple looks so beautiful like that. It is absolutely gorgeous. So after I cured for 60 seconds, I went ahead and then I applied some top coat. After I applied the top coat, I do have something to mention though. When I was applying my top coat, I did notice that the paint kind of transfers a little bit to the brush. So you want to make sure you don't contaminate your top coat. But other than that, it is beautiful. So this is all you're going to see because I did the 3D flowers off camera. So after I finish applying the top coat, I make sure that again, it's not touching my skin. I'm very, very, particular about that. I always like to remind people, to be on the safe side. And yeah, you're going to see me cure for 60 seconds and then we're going to jump to the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this set. Let me know which one was your favorite nail. Um, let me know if you've used these airbrush products from Savvyland. I think they're absolutely amazing. So yeah, definitely check out my description box. Don't forget to leave a comment at the end of the video, hit that like and that notification button if you subscribe so that you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.